Now, capturing photographs is not an easy task, you know, and we have a bunch of female photographers with us today who've actually done a very noble thing in trying to bring the art to the everyday Malaysian.
That's right. Now, before we introduce our guests, let's take a look at this through the lens of beauty through Women 100. Of course, in conjunction with the 100th year celebration of the International Women's Day here in Malaysia, we kickstart the Women 100 campaign. And today, we'll be speaking to 3 female Malaysian photographers who will speak more about their Through the Lenses of Beauty photo exhibition.
Yep, and we have Visithra Manikam. Hi. Welcome on the show. And we've got also Naomi Ching as well as Evelyn Lam. Thank you, ladies, for being with us today.
Thank you for having us today.
So talk us through, what were you guys assigned to? What did you guys have to do, or what did girls have to do?
First of all, Kakiseni called us up, and when they called us, they told us we're doing this festival, and we're going to have the female photographers shoot photos in conjunction with International Women's Day and the Kakiseni Women 100 Festival. So we were given few different performers and dancers to work with, and we had different projects in bringing the arts to the people. And Evelyn could probably say more.
It's actually for the production stills, for their theatre production. Over the whole month, they have various performance. So we took the actor out, understand the concept of their production, and took pictures for them.
Yeah, and it is very interesting that we, the photographer and the actress or dancers, we are all at the public, some public places like wet market, shopping mall or cafe or restaurant.
I can imagine, what were some of the responses you got? I mean, obviously there would have been a little bit of intrigue and interest, right?
Yeah, people were very interested with the shoot itself because the dancers were all geared up and we had all our equipment around, and I did a shoot in Jalan Bukit Bintang. So there's a lot of crowd there and everyone was taking photos as well, and they were like, okay, what is this going to be for? So I said there's a festival coming up.
Yeah. How much free hand was given to you ladies with regards to your photography?
A lot. For me, it was a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, the directors I work with was just like, okay, this is the concept of the story, your call. You know, you plan out the story, how you want to shoot it. For me, it was very straightforward.
Well, you know, this was all about highlighting women because it was commemorating, you know, 100th years of Women's Day, right?
Yes, that's right.
You know, we look generally in the world today and you see a lot of women, photography of women, and it's presented in a little bit more exploitive way and a very stereotypical way. How did you, when doing this project, were you trying to combat any of these social kind of concepts or anything like that?
Was there a feminist approach, let's just put it that way, when you when you took shots of your subjects?
I wouldn't say we had a feminist approach, but what we did was, when we shoot, usually we make sure that we shoot based on who the person is, because most of us, the 3 of us, are portrait photographers. So we don't want to shoot something that the person isn't. So, and we go through with the stories. So we find an angle according to the story. Like when we did Ang Tau Mui, it's about a toilet cleaner, and she aspires to be an actress. Right. So how do you bring that and her journey? So that's kind of things that we do.
Yeah, to me, I found it's very interesting that when I took the photo for the woman on top, that's the story actually beginning, ladies must wear skirt or sarong last time. But end up the story is going 5 photos. Then the end up the story is about lady is ready to wear pants and they are already playing the silat. So it's like, yeah, the transformation different.
But that's something fun, I guess, you would get to do, because you get to put women in, not to say different roles, but you get to almost make their thoughts or their wishes come through in your photographs.
Yes,
and by changing stereotypes.
That's right. So because, for example, I shot the other Ang Tau Mui. So
there were 2 plays. Just for the
but the focus is a bit different. The focus is a bit different. In this case, she was the older version. Right. Yeah, but she still aspired to be the actress that she wanted. That she wanted to be all this while. So it's just like every woman, we have our own dreams and aspirations. So we need to include that in the picture. Means the picture must be able to tell that. So I had a reflection shot of her. She looking into the mirror and is the actress that she wanted to be. Yeah, so I wanted that picture to convey that message.
How does it work for a photographer? I mean, I know my husband's a die-hard photographer and he's all about composition, lighting or whatever. I don't understand it. It's just too mind-boggling for me. But for you, because you had your subjects and you have to, being portrait photographers, you guys need to actually dwell into the person's personality or the life story of the whole thing. So do you do this all prior to the shot being taken, or when you go to the wet market or to Bukit Bintang or to wherever it is, that's when you decide, no, we're going to change the direction. This is going to happen.
We usually start off with an idea. We talk with the person first, or we talk with, in this case, with the directors. We spoke to them, so you get an idea of what they are looking at, and then we put in our own ideas into it.
Yeah, put in our own feeling that we can bring it out more contrastly from the scene behind. Yeah, we want to choose the best background for the team.
Most of them were indoor shots.
Most of them were outdoors.
And outdoors.
Outdoor.
That's a lot more challenging.
With weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, mine is outdoor, is in a wet market, but end up it's raining that day. But then beside that, they have a wet market, indoor wet market. Then we go inside, and all the lightings is ready, yellowish and dim a bit. So it's very. It's already set for us.
Perfect
setting for what you
wanted.
Yeah. But any other challenges apart from weather conditions when you were doing your shots?
Not really challenges, but we really did enjoy it because for one of the shoots, I actually had to go to Penang.
Right.
So
you all had different assignments. It was not as if you guys were together, right?
No.
Okay.
So we work with different projects, different companies, and different artists. So one of that had us to go to Penang, and it was a really good experience working with the artists and the directors.
But in all your daily jobs, you all do different things as photographers. What is the biggest satisfaction you get out of being a photographer?
The biggest satisfaction is to be able to convey the message. And then that the customer is satisfied with the work that we do. That really gives a lot of satisfaction to us.
At the end of the day, when they look at the photographs, we want to see them happy. So it's basically that when we are able to shoot what they want and what we want as well, so that makes it very important.
It must be really nice to see your, you know, I always think a job where you can actually see your work tangible, you can feel it, you can see it up somewhere. It's like an amazing feeling to see some of the stuff that we worked on this year on this project and from years ago.
Yes, it's always good to see your work being printed or being enjoyed by someone who actually wanted it. So it's
in fact, now we insist on, I mean, we talk to the clients that we insist that you have it in print, that you see, you know, you see it, you can feel it, you can touch it.
That's just it with the power of
digital
DSLR.
files.
Yes, we love it because it does wonders.
Exactly.
But a lot of people just keep it their device and then, you know, upload it when they want to or if they want to.
What happens is when you do that, you can lose it because you can't really trust computers that much. So that's why you really need to print your photos. You have to have backups. Like for us, we have more than one backup. So, but most people wouldn't.
More than one? My goodness.
Yes.
I know. I keep being told you have to back up and back up and back up. And I'm just like, but I tell you, I haven't printed a photograph in over 5 years.
You should.
I'm terrible.
You should, and it's always different. It feels different when you see it on your hand.
Because how often do you actually open your hard disk and look at the pictures? You don't.
Never.
It's better that you hang it on the wall. You see it every day.
Well, speaking of showing it on the wall, talk us through about the exhibition. Just very quickly tell our viewers how, when, why should they go to the exhibition?
Okay, the exhibition is going to be starting on the 25th of April, and it's going to be in Pavilion.
All the way till?
It will be going on for about 2 weeks.
8th of May.
Okay, great.
Great.
Means the ending on Mother's Day, special.
Oh, good. Okay. And why should women go? Why should families go to take a look at these exhibitions?
So that they understand the issues that women face. Because basically the whole exhibition is about Women 100, the issues that they face, the challenges that they have. Can be both good and bad actually, not necessarily all the sad things. Yeah, it's also the happy things. So it's good to connect, to understand.
And besides, some is based on true story for the play. And some is they have hard work on practice on dancing. So we capture it it will be very nice.
Well, thank you for capturing the beauty through your
women,
lens.
yes.
And all the best for exhibition on the
Thank you.
25th of April at the Pavilion. Thank you once again, ladies. But unfortunately, we have to wrap up this interview. We're going to go for another quick break here on Bella. But coming right up...